I am currently taking the quickest walk ever up to the plot on my lunch break with some cosmos. I have put these on because they were super leggy. And what I'm going to do is, get my hair up my face, is I'm going to collect my onions. Hang on. I'm going to collect my onions. Oh, I can see shadow. Can you see him over there on my plot? The cat. See if we can find him. Oh, he's just walked through. I'm going to bring my onions home and some of the other very leggy cosmos bits there in the greenhouse and pot them on. Where'd he go? He went over. Hello. Hey. Off he goes. Right, let's get this greenhouse open quickly. Surely this cannot be right. That says 39 degrees. The automatic window opener's doing well though. Right, I think I've bought or bringing home what I want to bring home. I've just took one load of bits up to the car and then I'm going to go up now with the onions. I just don't know what to think about them. Let me show you them. They are just looking grumpy and yellow. Are they meant to look like this? Or some bits look grumpy and then other bits of them look fine. Oh, I don't know what to do. Are they grumpy or are they okay? I don't know if I'm just panicking over absolutely nothing. Look at that sun, isn't it beautiful? Sun. What should I do with these? Do you know what? I'm going to leave them. But I'm going to leave them out of the greenhouse. I'm going to put them on the floor out here so they can get a little bit of fresh air, I think. Oh, the sun is lovely. And then I'll come and put them back away after work. Come on. Thank you. Good morning. I'm back at the plot. Dave has been down with me. We have put the cover over on the polytunnel, which hopefully time-lapsed. And I would have put that on the video first. Annoyingly, I managed to get onto site on Friday, so I had convinced myself that they had opened the gates. And we've come up today with the van to clear all the stuff off. And the gates are locked. With the padlock that we don't know the code for. So we won't be doing that. So Dave has headed home after helping with that, which leaves me down here to do March's list. I've done a couple of bits while Dave was doing that. Sorry, that was Dave just calling to see if he'd left his water up here. He hasn't. Plant out the comfrey. I've done that. That has gone in the far bed behind me. I'll show you where I put that. I've also got out here planting out the onion sets. I want to get that done today. Polytunnel cover is on. Can tick that off. Cover over the carrot and parsnip beds. I don't know what with, so we'll figure that one out. Pinch out the sweet peas. I'll do that in a tick. Plant out radishes, beetroot, lettuces. Comfrey is done. And then mulch around the tree bed and the asparagus bed. I did very briefly just tickle over the asparagus bed just to loosen up the soil, and then I'll go and get some of that barky compost stuff from the top, and I'll put the same stuff around on the tree bed too. Let's see where we can get to today. We'll head into the greenhouse first. I'm going to pinch out the sweet peas. Oh my God, it's chaos in there. Let's head there. First things first in here, there are some weeds, so I'm going to get those out. Let's move the potatoes. very carefully. And get these bits of weeds out that are coming through, and then I'm going to clear out kind of all the rest of this junk in here, and I'm actually just going to put it in the polytunnel because I'm not going to be doing anything in there for a while. I've been kind of having a little bit of a potter around and doing some weeding as well on the rest of the site. So let's get these out as well as we can. Not very well. Because I kind of want to start getting a bit of water in here as well on the ground, just so this sort of starts to moisten up a bit. God, how many potatoes? Just filling up the watering can because what I'm trying to do is just try and get some moisture in this compost because it is dry as a bone. This is what we've now got left on the shelves, and this is what I'm going to risk planting out. The lettuces, I might pop them actually in the greenhouse in the bed because nothing else is going to be going in there till what, maybe May. The cauliflower, that is debatable whether or not they're even going to survive, but they're certainly not doing very well in there. Chives, radishes and beetroot. How full is this? Right, that's that turned off. Over here in this bed is where I've planted the comfrey this morning. So there's a couple of bare root comfreys gone in there. I'm going to put a pea structure in one of these two, and definitely this one over there. This is where the broad beans were. There was one that didn't germinate, so I popped a seed straight in the groundlet, and he's the only one in there now, so I don't know what to do with him. I feel bad. But the broad beans all had that funny, like strange brown spots all over them, so I pulled them up. So one of that one will definitely be a pea bed now. I'm going to put that structure in probably today, and another one over on one of these other two smaller bits. What else have we got that's going on? Exciting things. Look, everything's coming to life. Hang on. We've got raspberry bits all coming up, and this one I bought right at the end of sort of the season really, but he's sending up some little shoots now. So this is a yellow raspberry. The blueberry bushes, look at these, and that's the new one over there, so he's doing well. The loganberry, he's sending up some new little bits from the bottom there. Can you see those? The gooseberry looks almost entirely dead, so we just won't talk about him. Purple sprouting broccoli is purple sprouting all over the place. The kale has bolted, so I'm going to pick all that and pull that up today and clear out the rest of the stumps that are in that bed, and probably these ones too. Cabbages are really not doing a whole lot. I've got a bit of lamb's lettuce left in there. This one's bolted. That one is about to, and that one doesn't look very cabbagey, does he? The shallots are coming out. So I've got some little shallots all there coming up all the way along that bit. So yeah, I'm going to have a tidy up over here on plot 1. Try and get some water to soak into that greenhouse. Let me show you over on plot 2 what we've done. Plot 2. So these canes here I will put along kind of here, and that will be what I tie in the tomatoes to. A big box of cardboard will go. I'm going to dig this over probably next weekend once it's had a little chance to dry out, because it can dry out now because it's covered. And I want to put some sort of a cover on these 3 beds. I have got at home some spare panels of the greenhouse like polycarbonate, so I'm thinking I might try and fashion some sort of little lids to go over those for two reasons. One, to warm the soil up, and two, to stop the cats going poop in there. So we'll have a go with that. I have mulched over the asparagus bed that I'm sat right now. I haven't actually, I have just dug it over briefly. I've put some chicken manure pellets down on there, and then I'm going to get some compost to put on it, and I will probably use the same bit of compost just to mulch around over on my little tree area. Oh, the trees, hang on, look. So this is the blackcurrant. He has got all nice little buds come in, as has, this is the plum over this side. He's got some little stalks and some buds all come in. The pear isn't doing a whole lot, but I do think this means he's alive. Can you see those buds? And the cherry one is, yeah, he has tons. Look. And the little fig too that I potted on, he's got some little buds all over him as well. So hopefully I haven't killed anything over winter, which would be nice, wouldn't it? Right, let's head over to plot 1. I'm going to check my list again because I've completely gone off track. Shocking, I know. And let's see where we get to with things on the actual list. I'm going to just re-water this greenhouse quickly, and then I think I'm going to put the pea structures up. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to pinch out the sweet peas because that was what we started doing the greenhouse for, and now I've got sidetracked. Sweet peas. All of these are sweet peas. Probably going to need to build some sort of structure for these as well, aren't I? So we have Old Spice, High Scent. These are very dinky, these ones. Teresa Maureen. These are a lot smaller. I don't think I might pinch them out. I will. And frills and blushes. So I am just going to pinch these out on the bigger ones. I'm going to go up about 3-4 leaves and just pull the top off. And then it should bush out rather than being sort of kind of spindly. So that is what I'm going to do. My God, we've got a lot of this. Right, I'm going to get that job done. Then I'm going to build pea structures. Peas. This is not a how-to video. This is probably more of a how not to video. Because I've never made anything to grow peas up in my life. But I have sticks. I have twine. And I have a kind of a pea net made of kind of jute that I kind of already had, so I'm going to try and use that. What do we reckon we do here then? Let's keep the skinnier ones for the top. I bought these from B&M. These are the skinniest sticks you've ever seen, as I just throw them all around everywhere. Right, let's go. Do you want them this way? Then we'll go this way. If I put it right in the middle, I reckon I could get maybe a row of something else. Yeah, let's go with that theory, right. They're about the same height. It's like when you go to the hairdressers and they check the length at the front of your head. Right, they look about right, don't they? Okay. This isn't going too terribly so far. Let's go that one and that one. Let's go in a bit more. In a bit more, because the other one's in a bit more. Oh my God, these are the worst sticks ever known to man. If this structure stays up for the whole of summer while the peas are growing, I would be desperately surprised because I can't see it happening myself. All the sticks' fault, obviously. Won't be anything to do with how I've made it. I'm about to poke my eye out. Just in case you're wondering what that noise is, if you can hear it, there are 2 birds. They are red kites, and they're currently doing the things that the birds and the bees do in a tree. Well, it didn't last long. No comment. Oh dear me. Right, and then we're going to need to kind of fashion that one across the top, I feel like. Right, let's go. Are you going to be tall enough? I mean, it'll have to be. Right, I'm going to tie those ends together and then I'm going to put that one on the top. Do I think this is going to stand the test of time? Absolutely not. Am I too impatient to go and buy more bamboo canes? Yes. Yes, I am. So, here is our little piece structure. I do actually quite like the jute thing. This looks quite cute, I think. And I've done it that direction because the sun comes one way and then straight over the plot, so at least both sides of them will get like plenty of sun. So now me and my impatience, we're going to go and build the other one on the other side. And I've left the broad bean in because I feel bad for him. So I just leave him there and let him live his little life in there unless he gets brown spots, and then he'll come out too. Right, let's do the other one. I've had a quick weed of this bed. So this is where the shallots are. The shallots are all over here on this side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the cauliflower in here. I'm just going to throw a load of stuff in here, because that's how I do things. Then I'm going to put the cauliflower down the middle, and I'm probably going to put beetroot and radishes down this side. And I've got a few random chive plants as well that might go in. I also have red onion sets to go out. I don't think I'll get them in here. So we'll pop those in a different bed. Yeah, cauliflowers first. Right, so we have got shallots down here, cauliflowers in the middle, beetroot going all the way along. Here we've got the chives, various radishes, and then I've put some of the red onions there and some in the bed next to them over that way. I'm going to water this quickly and then I am going to net it, because everything you plant is going to get eaten by something. And I'm hoping that the little cauliflowers survive. I'm not holding out a whole lot of hope though, but we do have backups. I think that is me about done for today. I've done some of the things on the list. I have not done other things that I wanted to get done. We have got the cabbages and the kale, they're still in. I will be popping back up tomorrow though, so I'll do them then, and I'll sort out the broccolis then. This lovely bed over here is now all netted. And bits growing in there, hopefully they do okay. My pea structure's up. Lord only knows if they will last the summer. I don't doubt that they will not. So this is now looking a little bit less chaotic. The lettuces are in there looking very grumpy. And so all of this I've given a good water just to try and get some moisture into the compost. And everything else is as it was. And I was having a think as well about over here on plot 2. Let's take a walk. So I obviously dug over one side of the plot and I've still got the other side to do. But my plan is that this area will actually be being sectioned into sort of separate beds. So there'll be a path here, there'll be a little path going through here, sort of about 1 metre for each one. And I'm sat thinking to myself now, what I'm going to have to do is level a bit of the bit that I've dug just to put the path in. So this side, I'm going to put the paths in first, where it is, and then I've only got to dig sections. And I think, from my brain and the losing the will to live while doing it, that might work a bit better for me. I hope, because I mean, if you watch the other videos, digging the first side didn't go great, did it? So I'm going to go home and eat because I am absolutely starving. And I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will see you next weekend. Thank you all for watching.